एक्सेलेंसी, ये दोनों ममालिक के जो लोग हैं, अवाम है, हमने देखा है कि उनके दरमियान कभी प्रॉब्लम नहीं रहा है, लेकिन स्ट्रेटजिक लेवल पे अक्सर दोनों ममालिक के दरमियान कन्फ्रंटेशन आ जाती है या तज़ाद आ जाता है। तो आप क्या समझते हैं कि स्ट्रेटजिक लेवल पे दोनों के कंसल्टेशन को किस तरह बेहतर किया जा सकता है, और स्ट्रेटजिक लेवल पे दोनों ममालिक को, पाकिस्तान और अफ़गानिस्तान को कैसे करीब लाया जा सकता है?
I do absolutely agree with you that there is no problem between the people of Pakistan and Afghanistan, because our family have lived in Peshawar and for years and years. So we could see that the people of Pakistan have been so hospitable. Right now, they are so hospitable to millions of Afghan refugees. Even when I lived in Pakistan a long time ago, I did not really feel anything, because I thought that they were all my brothers. There was no difference at all. I have lived in Pakistan myself. So therefore, there is no differences, no problem between the people. Of course, there have been problems between the governments. Of course, the government, they are the bodies who are having their own policies. Obviously, there might be some strategic differences, approaches, but at the same time, let me say very clearly that at least in the past, what was the differences between the two sides? It was almost the work of the governments rather than the benefit of strategic differences. Therefore, we always thought that, well, while we have got so much in common, the two countries, why not we can really talk about it, we can really find a way of coexist, of living together, and just to exploit all the potential for the benefit of both countries, both of the people. But unfortunately, let me say that in the past there was differences of the governments. The government, whether they had it on the basis of different strategies or on the basis of continuation of their own power, that was different.
जो इंट्रा अफ़गान डायलॉग हो रहा है या हो रहा था, तो उसके अभी तक के रिज़ल्ट से आप कितने मुतमईन हैं, और क्या आपको कोई उम्मीद है कि दोहा में होने वाले इंट्रा अफ़गान डायलॉग के नतीजे में कोई अमन की राह हमवार हो सकती है अफ़गानिस्तान में?
Well, let me say very frankly that what happens in Doha, that was initiated, of course, by the United States and helped by some other countries to really start a peace dialogue. The first thing what happened, that there was a deal between the United States and the Taliban, which they said that it did not have much to do with the peace in Afghanistan. So therefore, that was the start. Now, you're talking about an inter-Afghan dialogue. Inter-Afghan dialogue, from our point of view, it has to start inside Afghanistan and amongst the Afghans. That was the first step we have to do. We have always said that the key for peace is inside Afghanistan. We really have to initiate that one inside Afghanistan to have that sort of dialogue. While the Taliban as an armed force or armed group are outside Afghanistan, then once we started there, we can of course do the dialogue with the Taliban as well. But at the same time, we are thankful that whoever has facilitated this dialogue between the Taliban and the Afghan delegation, that has been a good step. But so far, it has not yet produced a result, a positive result. We have not gone so far in a milestone towards the peace. Right now, at this moment, that's a sort of deadlock that we are having right now. So therefore, I'm not very optimistic about Doha. I have to say it clearly. I think that if we want to start an inter-Afghan dialogue, before anything, we really have to get the roadmap right and a strategy for the peace right, because at least we have to go to that direction. At this moment, since the peace dialogue have started so far, it has even not gone to a desired direction, let alone how far we have gone.
आपने कहा कि वो एक डील थी पीस एग्रीमेंट की बजाय। उसी तरह मैंने भी उस वक़्त जब अमेरिका और तालिबान के दरमियान एग्रीमेंट हुआ, तो मैं भी उसको कहता था कि ये अमेरिका और उनके दरमियान एक डील है, लेकिन पीस डील नहीं है। और पीस उस सूरत में आएगा कि जब इंट्रा अफ़गान तमाम अफ़गान आपस में मिल बैठ के किसी सलूशन तक पहुँचेंगे। तो आप क्या समझते हैं कि कौन सा फोरम है, क्या अफ़गान हुकूमत इस वक्त रियल टर्म में पीस चाहती है? क्योंकि एक ऑब्ज़र्वेशन ये है कि ना तालिबान जो है वो सीरियस हैं इस नेगोशिएशन को कामयाब करने में, और कुछ लोग ये इल्ज़ाम लगाते हैं कि मौजूदा अफ़गान हुकूमत भी संजीदा नहीं है। आपकी क्या ऑब्ज़र्वेशन है कि अफ़गान हुकूमत सीरियस है?
Well, I have been saying the same thing, that what happened between the United States and the Taliban, that was the deal between the two sides. Even Americans said that, look, we have made our own deal, now it's up to you. How exactly you make your own deal? You're Afghans, you have to work out yourself. That's what they said. I do think that both sides, the Taliban and government of Afghanistan under Ashraf Ghani, at the moment there is not a strong will to really go for the peace, as you said, because since it has started this peace program or peace dialogue, we can see big differences now. They are not going to get closer. They are going even getting apart. Let me say it very clearly. I do agree with what you said, that in Afghanistan we have got over 30 million people and over 30 ethnicities. We really have to get all the ethnicities into this peace process. And at the moment, unfortunately, that is not the case. It's just a dialogue going on in Doha. It is mainly based on how exactly they can have a political dialogue or political agreement between the two sides of Dr. Ashraf Ghani and the Taliban. That will not yield a result for Afghanistan for the peace, because that's not peace for the people of Afghanistan. That's a deal between the two parties, government and the Taliban. It's got nothing to do with the peace in Afghanistan. So for durable peace, we really have to include all the players inside Afghanistan, all the segments of society, as well as all the players outside Afghanistan.